Hello all, I am going to be doing this video on YouTube because I may have to pause it, but I'm going to be doing a get ready with me from the beginning and how I start my day. There's a new contour trick that I watched on one of the videos on YouTube, so I want to try that and see how it works for me. So I'm going to start with So I really like to go live usually just because I feel less nervous than when I go actually do a video and talk to myself. It's really different. Talking to myself like this and going live with a comment. This will be more of a natural video. So first I start with the concealer. Circles around the face. Use a pore minimizer. I didn't do it today. So I just tap that in. All the places where I want to cover it, especially my eyes. Today I actually woke up pretty wide awake. I'm gonna go walk my dog. I haven't got dressed yet, so I just took a shower, did my rose water, and so yeah. My skin is more oily based, especially in my T-zone, hence I have a little bit of, as you can see, a little bit of bump there. I don't have filters on my camera, so you see all my flaws. So yeah, I definitely do like to use toners at night. I use I have a full face regimen. If you follow me on my Instagram, Valerie Makeup Guru, you can see more of what I do and when I do live videos, because usually I get more time to just go live. But anyways, so I don't have much going on. I'm really excited. I have a 2-year-old. I'm going to be taking her to Build-A-Bear today after my meet and greet, because I think it would be fun for her to have a stuffed animal. I haven't been there in a long time. I haven't been there since I took my stepdaughter, and she loved it. She was older, though. She was like 5, so we'll see how a 2-year-old is. If she's really into it or if she's still too young. You know, it's like the Christmas thing. You don't know how much they're going to actually be into it. So now that I did that, I'm going to take a minute because I have to put my thoughts together of what I want to do, because with the new contour that I'm going to be doing, I'm using a cream contour. I haven't done a cream contour in a really long time, so I'm going to see how this works for me. Okay, so this is a cream contour kit. It was a cheap contour kit I got from Amazon. So that's why it was really important for me to prime my face and make sure I did my rose water, because sometimes products that I get that are more, you know, not, unless I've tried it a lot, sometimes I can tend to be very oily based, which could break me out later, and I don't want that. So I am going to be contouring with this brush that I got from a BoxyCharm box. It's this one here. I like the video that I saw because it was cool because I was able to see using a different type of brush. Usually the brushes I use, I would just use a regular brush. So, man, this is using a lot of product. It's very hard for dark skin to be able to find, people with dark skin to be able to find like a good contour kit, because a lot of them are red undertone base for white people, and with me I'm very yellow undertone, so finding one that actually works for me is sometimes a little bit more difficult. This one is nice because it's darker. It looks like as it's going on that it's more that it is more yellow undertone. I always contour my forehead because I really like a small forehead. I don't like one that's overly huge. And like I said, I used to use brushes like these, or I just washed all my brushes last night, or I use brushes like these. So I really like using this one. I like how it's going on a lot. It's making it more precise where I want the actual contour. So dark is going to shadow what I don't want to stand out. Excuse me. So the best trick I always have heard and I've always done for myself is I make a fish lip, or I'll go here, up. Obviously, some people like to go farther. Some people like to go farther down. I don't. I like that like right in there look. And because I want a lot of shadowing, I'm putting it more under the cheekbone. And I'm just gonna, so I'm gonna contour my whole face, and then I'm gonna go back in and dab it out. And then here, I really like to do contour on my nose because I like to minimize my nose. I have that Indian nose, so with that East Indian nose, and I'm part French, so I definitely like to make my nose look small. Wow, I really like how this is going on with this brush. It's going to be my new favorite contour brush for sure. So this side I like better than this side. This is, yeah, I need to go in a little bit farther down. I mean, it's fine if it went up a little higher because I'm going to blend it out. Everything gets blended out anyways, but something I saw, which I love, is to make a bigger underlip. You contour under. So if you wanted to draw attention to your underlip, you would have done a light under, but I'm going to do darker so it really brings out my lip. And then, oh, I just love this idea. And then I'm going to shadow my chin a little bit. Nice little French chin there. So I'm kind of getting rid of a little bit of my chin. Look at that. It's amazing what contour does. Okay. So that's my contour, and I really liked that brush for it. I have my Mophie kit of brushes that I do use sometimes. I'm going to look at them because I'm going to do the lighter shade, and I'm trying to use a brush that I don't use as much. I think this brush will be a good one for it, for highlighting. It's still flat, it's soft, and I'm going to go and highlight. Now for my skin color, I'm probably going to go, so I use this for my dark contour. I use a little bit of this for my darker contour. In fact, I do want to do something, because something that I love is right in there. I love that dark contour to really sink in my cheekbones. So I am going to go a little bit darker right there. And then All the other places I can use the other one, but the dark, the more shadowing you want, the more you're going to do something like that. Where'd that brush go? Okay, so now I'm going to do the highlighting. For me, I wouldn't use a very light one. I'm probably going to use something like in between here for highlighting, just because I am, actually I'm going to use this one right here, because I am darker, so I'm not going to use full on crazy highlighter. See, this goes on a little bit. This goes on good. I just feel like it's going to take longer. And I'm one of those people that like to do my makeup fast. So I probably wouldn't have used this brush next time. Actually, I think I'm going to trade up the brush. I think I'm going to use a brush like this. See, it's still that same color because I want to go in faster. So we'll see how that works, just because I don't like to take a long time to get ready. I usually can get ready in like 20 minutes. So I'm going to go in like that. And then I can go back in and do like the nose. This is a contoured freaking face. Look at this. I feel like I'm one of those beauty tutorials where they actually like do the full contour. I don't usually contour my face like this in depth, so it's kind of fun to do. I don't know, I like the idea of contouring. I like the fact that you can change your face and just look at really slim or really pretty and flawless, and so it's kind of cool. And then I always like to go right in here. Again, doing under the cheekbone. So like this brush is really good for that, because I like to do that contrast. See the layers? Oh, something else I saw. If you contour right here with a highlight, it will make your lips look bigger. So again, just a little tip. I mean, because not every day I want to look crazy different, but I also don't want to get surgery. So, okay. Now I'm going to use my beauty blender. I'm just going to blend this all in so you see all that contour. I like it. I think it looks good. So I'm ready to blend all in. And so I'm just blending it in. I mean, pretty much nothing exciting. Look at that. Oh, I just love it. I love it. I love it. This is really cool. Look how small my forehead looks. Looks really good. And not but last but not least, my nose. So sometimes when I did this, it used to just wash out. Like you couldn't really see it still. This with that different kind of brush, it does make a difference. I still do need to get a better contour kit, which I plan on doing, but I just want to use what I had to do this full look to see if actually I like what I'm doing. So now I'm going to bake my face so all of this sets. It's very oily feeling. My face is super oily. I'm definitely going to bake my face with a translucent powder so that it sets, and that hopefully, because I'm oily prone, I don't look like an oil mess. I think I did a little bit too much, but I always do more under my eyes, because I always do under my eyes for the eyeshadow. I leave the baking on. That way, when I have fallout on my eyeshadow, it just falls out onto the baking powder and I can just get rid of it. So I did a little bit more than her video, but we'll set it and see, because I'll show you what I usually do, because usually I just do a powder. Okay, next, just a second, I'm gonna grab something. My eyeshadow kits. I have a waist trainer on, that's why my body looks all weird. I'm obsessed with it. It's a thermo waist trainer. I really like it. So I need to go get my eyebrows threaded desperately. So I'm not going to do too much with my eyebrows because they look like crap already. Everyone says eyebrows take the longest, and the more that I've done different looks with my eyebrows, yes, they do take longer. Sometimes they look really good. I'm not going to really do a tutorial part on this because it's more for the contour video. But usually what I do is I just carve them out and then I just brush them in. Every kind of fallout that I have, I can just take and get rid of anyways, so it doesn't really matter because you can use like concealer and draw and carve out your eyebrows. Something new I've been using as well is this right here. I really like this eyebrow brush. As long as you brush them out and they look natural, that's what matters. Oh, I've been battling a cold and I can't get rid of it. So I'm gonna brush it out again. So yeah, I mean, I really like doing makeup. I've been into makeup since I was 13. I actually remember the first time I went to get my makeup done. Actually, I was 11. My mom took me to Sephora and she had them do my makeup. And back then, they really had hard times finding colors for my skin color because it's not like I'm black, but I'm not white and I'm not Asian. I just have a different color skin tone. So it was always hard finding the right makeup. So I love the evolution of makeup. I love how much has come out for it and for my skin. So yeah, we went there and they did this like green MAC shimmery eyeshadow, and they did some foundation and some I was like a pink lipstick, and I just, oh my god, I wanted to be like Britney Spears, I guess, because that's what it looked like, but totally tacky. But that was my first experience with makeup, and that was something I loved, and it was something special, and to have them, you know, go somewhere and have somebody else do your makeup and be like, yeah, these are your color match and things like that. It was fun. And so as I've gotten older, I still always loved makeup, kept getting into it. I still watch like YouTube videos and I watch different things to learn more with makeup because it's evolved. It's always evolving. It always has something different. That's one thing I like about makeup is that, you know, even doing this video with contouring, it's like they're constantly changing things. And so it's fun to see and try and see what works for you. And with YouTube, you're able to show that and showcase like what you like and how it worked for you. So it's pretty cool. So next I'm going to go in and I'm going to take this highlighter. I usually carve out my my eyebrows with this highlighter. It was a unique color. It's supposed to be a highlighter, but it's actually not a highlighter for me. It actually just looks, I really don't know. I mean, it didn't really highlight or anything, but it's similar to my color of skin. So it works well because with an eyebrow carve out, you don't want too light. I don't like when they do like the highlighter. Wow, I just dropped that phone. So anyways, so when they did the highlighter, I don't like that bold like bing, because it's like, what are you trying to draw attention to your eyebrows? Like, are you trying to draw attention to your eyebrows? Are you trying to draw your attention to your eye look, I guess? But it kind of distracts it because it's like super highlighted. So I like to do more of a neutral color. As you can see, it's neutral. It's not super bright. So a highlighter ended up being perfect for that. Okay. For my eye look, I'm going to use my Morphe brushes because that's usually my favorite. And like I said, I am going to a semi-interview, meet and greet, so I don't want to do something crazy with my eyes. I'm going to keep it pretty simple because like I said, this is more of a contouring video. So I'm going to be using my Morphe palette. Lots of browns, lots of golds. I'm going to start with Opala for my base. And just start brushing in. One thing I started doing with my eyeshadows all the time, and I'll show you how to do it, is I always go outward and I want to go up. So with eyeshadow, as you get older, you want to have it where it goes up more, so it gives you a natural eye lift. So tricking the eye to look like you have a natural eye lift. So I use like something like this, or you can use whatever. I'm sure there's better ways to go about it. That way you can get messy, but it gives you that up look. And I always do that now. I started doing that a few months or a few weeks ago. It was something, again, I learned on a video, and it really made the difference of making my eyes look more awake. So, you know, I'm tired a lot, and though you do eye care and stuff, just even the way you do your makeup, that's going to make the difference of how it looks. Even with skincare, it's important to, you know, you can deceive the eye to look like you're more awake, even with just doing the way you do your makeup. So I like that idea of it. So I've been doing it, and like I said, it just makes my eyes look more awake. Oh, I feel like I have stuff in my eye. Okay, and I'm gonna go in here. So this is my base. I'm going up and around, and as you can see, it looks really pretty. I like it a lot. Valerie approves. Okay, and you know, these brushes are a lot of fun. I like to do, I think I'm gonna do a little creativity. One thing about the Morphe case is, or the Morphe palette, is I have to spray every brush. The only one I don't is Juvia's. I believe that's how you pronounce it. That's the only one I don't have to spray, which I like, and I really hate that I have to spray every time that I want to do a look. I wish that all makeup was pigmented. Again, this just comes back to the coloring. The fact that there's not a lot of makeup made for darker skin. Finnia, Rihanna's new line, I do want to try it because I did hear that it's amazing for darker color. I just have to make it to Sephora because that's the only place anytime there's a new makeup, once I get it and I know how it works for me, then I'll go and order it on Amazon, but or on the site. But until I try it in the stores, I don't want to just order stuff anymore because I've had too many times where I order it and I don't like it. So this is the palette that they came out with. My friend told me about it. Oh, I have it upside down. This palette is so pigmented. I generally do not need to spray my brushes, if at all. There has been maybe 2 times where I've sprayed my brushes, and it was Christmas time when I used this green color, and I wanted a really intense, like, green eye. But other than that, I don't have to, and that's one thing that I love about having, oh, when my phone fell, it misplaced my mirror, so I don't know if you saw that, but I just love how pigmented it is. I love that, like, look at that. I'm literally used barely any, and it just really goes all over the eye beautifully. And not only that, it sets all day. Having it set is most important for me because, you know, if I work all day, I'm usually gone the entire day, and having something that sets where I'm not like looking like my makeup is thrashed by the end of the day is very important for me. And that's one thing about this palette that I can speak to, is that it literally will last you all day. The other brush I'm going to use is, I think I am going to go in with a darker shade. One color I really like is the Morocco. As you can see, that's like how much I have. And even with that, look how pigmented it is. I don't want too glittery. My eye looks taking a little bit longer. Usually I can go a little bit faster if I know exactly what I'm doing, but today I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do with my eyes. I know I wanted to do more natural. Okay, so now that I'm done with that, I am going to go in and I want to do a darker shade. I usually like to do a darker shade right on the edges of the eye. I think I'm going to try Kenya. It looks really pretty. It's like a purpley color. And I'm going to bring my little handy dandy thing, and I'm just going to go up. And I'm just going. And the nice thing is there's not as much fallout, but not only that, it keeps it, even if there was fallout, I still have that other option of having the baking powder. So Kenya's a really pretty color. I've never used it. I think it's going to be my new fave. I think it's giving me a really nice, soft look. Oh, I like to go up. I'm not going to talk during this. My daughter might be waking up. And we're pretty. And I'll just use this brush to blend. Hopefully gonna be able to finish this video before my kid wakes up. Okay, I like that. It's very pretty. And I'm gonna go in with a more precise brush. This is one of my favorite brushes when I'm going in with a precise color. And I'm going to take, I don't really know. I think I'm going to use a different palette. Oh, I'm going to use this BoxyCharm palette. It's kind of my go-to transition colors. Because this color right here is amazing. And I really like it when I'm transitioning. I'm going to go in here and just blend it out. And I'll just blend this. See that? It's pretty. And then, of course, I like to go back in with my neutral color. And just go in, back in like this. I always do this. I love the way it looks. Okay. I can finish. Just like waking up. Hi, baby. Okay, just a second. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I'm gonna finish this up because I gotta go. See, this is why I don't have time. I always try to find the tricks that work for me because I don't have hours and hours to do all my makeup and to get the full looks that I always want to get. So it's usually cut short. Mom life. Okay, so I'm gonna go in here. This is like a smaller color. I usually like to go in here sometimes and just, and then of course blend it out. I'm really big on blending it out. Again, not sure what brush I want to use, but I think I'll just use something like a straight edge brush. I'm not obsessed with my eye look, but I do like it. Well, my eye makeup ended up being a little bit more than what I bargained for, but that's okay. I think I'm going to use, I need more of a transition color. Hi, Mira. That's my daughter. She's a cutie pie. Her name is Mira, and she is 2. And she is the cutest baby boop boop ever. Right, Mira? Are you the cutest baby boop boop ever? Okay. And then I'm going to go in like this. Okay. Okay, so that's my eye makeup. Not a huge fan. I think it's okay. It's not my best work, but it's pretty cute. That wasn't even what this was about anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so my brushes are not dry all the way. Let me use one of my older brushes. I'm going to take off all this baking. Ooh, look at that baking, girl. That bacon looks good. Okay. So, now, almost done. I am going to use what I usually do, which is, I used to just contour with this, Look at that contour. I really like it. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with my brushes I used to use, which is right here. This is my favorite brush. And I'm just going to go in over it. So it just really sets where I contoured at. Yeah, I like this a lot. I am super, super impressed with this look as far as the contour goes. Look how much it shadowed under my lip. My lip looks freaking huge. Woo! Okay, I'm going to go in here. There we go. Oh, that looks really good. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. So impressed. Do you like it, Mira? Yeah. Thank you, baby. Again, I really like to go in here to really sink in my lips. Okay. I'm loving it. Okay, so now I'm going to get to my favorite part. Oh, the part I always forget. I don't know why I forget this part. I just do. You know why? Because I used to have eyelash extensions. And I quit getting them because my eyelashes were falling out. So now I do mascara. And I hate doing mascara. I actually forget it a lot. Because I don't really care for how short my eyelashes are now. They've actually never been super long. So it's not like I'm missing out a lot. But it's just a step I forget. And it really makes a difference of a look. I remember one time I got to work and I had like this full eye look. It looked really pretty and I had no mascara on. Yeah. So. Yeah. Huh? What? What? Okay, Mira, I'm almost done. So, I'm going to go. Here, do you want to do your makeup? Yeah. Here you go. My daughter likes the brushes. I got her this whole brush set. It was super cute. Oh, thank you. Okay, and my phone is telling me that my battery is almost gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I just want to finish my lips real quick and then I'm done. Oh, where's my pencil? Nope. Where's my pencil? Where's my pencil? Okay. Where's my brush? Okay, so with my lips, I'm not going to do anything major. I'm just going to keep... Okay. Thank you, Mira. Oh, thank you. Thank you, baby. And dry lip season, full effect in Washington. So I put in between the crevice